Life is unpredictable. Challenges will come. But true strength isn't avoiding hardship, it's facing it with resilience. The Stoics knew this well, and today, we uncover 10 powerful lessons to help you become unbreakable. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Marcus Aurelius. At first, obstacles may seem like roadblocks, but in reality, they are what shape and strengthen us. Marcus Aurelius teaches us that rather than being discouraged by challenges, we should use them as stepping stones for growth. Every difficulty forces us to adapt, to think differently, and to develop new skills. A person who sees adversity as an opportunity rather than a setback becomes unstoppable. Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. Seneca. Just as muscles grow stronger through resistance, the mind becomes more resilient when it faces hardship. If we avoid discomfort, we remain weak and fragile. Seneca emphasizes that suffering, pain, and challenges are essential training for the soul. Instead of fearing adversity, embrace it as the forge that strengthens your character and mental toughness. Man is not worried by real problems so much as by his imagined anxieties about real problems. Epictetus. Our fears and anxieties often exaggerate reality, making problems seem worse than they are. Epictetus reminds us that we suffer more in our minds than in reality. Instead of letting worry consume us, we should focus on what is actually happening and take rational steps to address it. A resilient person learns to control their thoughts, refusing to be enslaved by unnecessary fear. No man is free who is not master of himself. Epictetus. Resilience is deeply connected to self-discipline. If you cannot control your emotions, impulses, or fears, you will always be at the mercy of external events. Freedom does not come from a lack of hardship, but from mastering your responses to it. True resilience is about inner control, staying calm, rational, and composed regardless of what happens outside of you. Do not pray for an easy life, pray for the strength to endure a difficult one. Inspired by Seneca and Marcus Aurelius. Many people wish for life to be free of hardship, but the Stoics knew that struggle is inevitable. Instead of hoping for a life without difficulty, focus on building the strength to endure and overcome obstacles. If you cultivate resilience, no challenge will break you. Hardships are not curses, they are the training ground for a strong, unshakable mind. A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. Seneca. A diamond is created through extreme pressure, and a sword is forged through fire. Likewise, human character is refined through struggle. If we never face difficulties, we never develop the strength, patience, and wisdom needed to navigate life. Every challenge we overcome polishes us, making us sharper, wiser, and more resilient. To bear trials with a calm mind robs misfortune of its strength. Seneca. Resilience is not just about surviving hardship, it's about doing so with composure. When you face challenges with panic or despair, they feel heavier and more overwhelming. But if you meet them with a calm and rational mind, they lose their power over you. Seneca teaches us that suffering is often made worse by our reaction to it. Stay calm, and hardship will feel lighter. It does not matter what you bear, but how you bear it. Seneca. Everyone will experience hardship, but what separates the strong from the weak is how they respond. Do you face challenges with dignity, courage, and patience? Or do you complain, resist, and crumble? A Stoic accepts adversity with grace, knowing that the way we endure hardships defines our strength of character. If you wish to be unshaken by the storms of life, Build your foundation on reason, not emotion. Inspired by Epictetus. The world is unpredictable. If we let emotions dictate our actions, we become unstable, reacting impulsively to every difficulty. But if we ground ourselves in reason, using logic, wisdom, and self-discipline, no storm can shake us. A resilient person does not panic in the face of adversity but stays firm, thinking clearly and responding wisely. Endure and persist. This pain will turn to good by and by. Epictetus. Pain is temporary, but the strength gained from enduring it lasts forever. Life's hardships will pass, and if we endure them, they will leave us stronger. What seems unbearable today will one day be a memory, a lesson that shaped us into better, wiser individuals. Epictetus urges us to keep going, knowing that resilience transforms suffering into wisdom. Resilience isn't about avoiding struggle, it's about embracing it. The Stoics taught us that every challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger, wiser, and unshakable. So, when life tests you, remember, the obstacle is the way. Stay strong, stay resilient.